It is Brooke, and I am back, and today we are watching Steven Universe, Season 1, Episodes 27 and 28. If you're new here, welcome, and if you're returning, welcome back. All the hearts for you. I am, if you are new here, I am a story lover. I have a degree in animation, and I just love reading and watching shows and experiencing stories, and, it's something I really enjoy, so I started this channel as a fun hobby, and I really have been having a lot of fun with it. Steven Universe is our third animated show technically we're watching on the channel, because we started with Ruby Ice Queendom. Then I did She-Ra and the Princesses of Power. If you'd like to watch my reactions to that, they are all up on the channel, or you can catch up with them and with my Steven Universe reactions uncut, no editing, on Patreon, which is linked in the description. If you're a $2 or a $5 tier member on Patreon, you get your name in every video. You get uncut reactions. You get everything early access. So over on Patreon today, they're getting episodes 31 and 32. So they get those. They also get a bonus show that they pick out. My very first Patreons, they picked out Alias, which is a spy thriller with Jennifer Garner that we are watching right now. We're about halfway through that show. But when we finish, we will start a new show picked by who's ever a patron at the time. So if you really want to say on something, over there is where I ask questions first, and I do a bunch of bonus stuff, so you can head over there, check it out. There's also a Discord linked in the description where you guys can kind of get together and talk about the shows and about which episodes you're excited for me to react about. And then I am just really excited to continue with Steven Universe. It's been a really fun show. I felt like the last two episodes, they had to do with Lapis Lazuli, and she was like a gem that was stuck in a mirror, and we saw that all of the monster gems were kind of sentient gem people like them at some point, but then they cracked and they slowly became something else, and they don't really know how to fix it yet. But Steven was able to fix just the crack in Lapis's gem with his healing spit, so I don't know if he can't heal the ones that have gone too far yet, and she hadn't, because she still had a human body, or a human-like body. And then we found out the gems are definitely from space. We don't know where or anything more like that, but the last two episodes were definitely a big lore dump. Very interesting. And I'm excited to figure out what's going to happen today. I feel like we'll probably slow down a bit on the lore, because they tend to give us some lore, and then we just have some cute episodes and then more lore. So I'm not expecting anything too heavy these two, but I'm excited to find out what's going to happen. Make sure that if you're new here or you just haven't yet, you subscribe. As of when I'm recording this, we're literally 8 subscribers away from our goal of 500. By the time you guys see this, we might be working on our next goal of 600. So I'm excited. 500 means we unlock some features for streaming, so I'm really excited about that. If we are past it, you should be able to see if we have those options, because I'll unlock memberships so I can give early access to the people who don't want to use Patreon. I know some people like the early access, but they're not a fan of Patreon, so that's why I'll set up the YouTube membership as well as trying to see if my internet's good enough that I can do some streaming. And just some small streams with you guys, and I'll do emotes for the members, and I'm thinking of doing a member stream as well that's just for those people, because if you're giving me money, I want to give stuff back to you. It does help, it really does, even a little bit. The $2 tier, it helps when I have a tech problem, or it just helps to go back into the hobby, right, to make the videos better and better. So yeah, if you're interested in subscribing, Patreon or YouTube membership when we get there, I would really appreciate it, but I know we all got money to spend, so I cannot blame you if you do not. You can always subscribe to the channel for free, and that still really helps me out as a small channel. There's still a lot of features on YouTube I don't have unlocked, and I won't have unlocked until I hit certain subscriber milestones, so you can help with that, and I really appreciate it. Oh, my dog is getting up. She wants to say hello. She says, I was napping. This is Hazel. Subscribe for Hazel. That is a thing. I have 3 cats and a dog, and they will slowly interchange throughout all these videos. This is Mercedes next to me. But let's start our day with some Steven Universe. All the crystal gems. House guest.
Wow, those water constructs really did a
Oh
number
yeah,
on
they
Greg's
destroyed
face.
his van in the last one. I see it. Oh, his leg got broken. I remember.
Real good.
Is it some kind of complex human tool?
Some well-placed duct tape can
For
patch
his
anything
leg?
up in a pinch. See?
Or for the that
I'm
can't
sure
be
I
good.
can fix this without your tape.
Well, gee, let me at least give you a hand.
What if you stayed with us until you got better?
Hey, that's a great idea. But won't I get in the way of your training?
Yes.
Wait, Steven!
Yes.
Do you have healing powers now?
Yeah!
I don't know if it'll work
Here
on
goes
an
something
inner
new and
injury because he can't
exciting.
lick the bone.
And go!
Don't smack his leg. No.
Dad! Why didn't it work?
I
Hey,
think
sorry,
it's
buddy.
he has to
Maybe you just
touch
need a
the
little more
injury and the
practice.
bone is on the
I
inside.
was doing so well before.
Can you give me a hand?
Ooh.
Dear old Dad, I was wondering why. As I get older now, the days keep rolling on by. Dear old
See where he
Dad,
gets a lot of
remember
his
this too.
personality.
In this whole wide world.
Oh, yeah, and yeah, that's why
Son,
Steven loves
I
music so
remember
much.
When I would sing to you and I would do it again. Ooh.
Get smacked. Uh-oh.
What?
Oh no.
You too, Steven.
I don't know what the geode is.
Oh, really?
Oh! Oh,
No,
yeah.
well, I know what
It's
a geode
okay,
is. It's
Steven,
like the
I'll be
rocky
fine.
river open and
You
there's
go on your
gems
mission.
inside.
Are you sure?
You can call us with this.
Ooh.
What is it?
It's a warp whistle.
Fancy.
Warp whistle.
He's gotta go on his mission.
Man, this place is janked up.
Wow. Was there an explosion or something?
Almost.
Warp whistle?
Ah! Dad needs me! I'll be right back!
Oh no, it's gonna be for something
I'm here.
dumb.
Is everything...
Hey, Steven.
Uh-oh.
Just making sure this thing actually works.
Hey, did Greg fall down and break his butt? Ha!
That's not fun.
Amethyst.
I know.
Where's the remote?
That's actually a very important question.
I don't know that
It was
is.
very important.
Okay,
But what if I can't do it?
It won't hurt to try.
Okay.
Yeah, and if you can do it, bonk.
Just when I thought I was getting better.
Don't beat yourself up, Steven.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
we'll find another way.
You don't understand.
Oh, Steven!
I think he
You
just fell
just
asleep
missed
with it in his
the
mouth.
funniest commercial.
What?
I might
Was that one
hit
for
him in the
dog
face.
treats where the
You're only supposed to use the warp whistle for real emergencies. Like if you fell down and broke your butt.
yeah. Sorry about that.
I'll be right
Dad
back, you guys.
We'll
is
be in the temple.
We have to come up
kind
with another
of-
plan,
I
quick.
don't want to be mean.
Yo, dude, no worries about earlier. You'll get a hold of your powers before you know it.
Hey, Dad,
Olay! Steven! I guess I couldn't wait for those donuts. Oh yeah. Oh, ouch. It
His
was
powers
broken, but
work.
you healed it back at the car wash.
You
Why would
lied
you
to
make
me.
him doubt
Now I
himself
can't do
like
it
that?
anymore.
What?
You did kind of
didn't
mess with his
I
head.
just wanted to live with my son again.
I really thought.
Oh,
I
that
was
is
getting
sad
better.
that like they
I
live
finally
together
felt
and
a
like
crystal
they
gem.
kind of
Now
took
what if
him
I
away.
can't do anything? I'm sorry. Dad!
It's time for me to fix the trouble I've caused. Don't worry, Steven. Your old man's gonna.
Dad!
Oh,
Oh!
Are you okay?
Hey, get in there and things up, just like you patched up your old man.
Maybe you just can't heal it like that.
It's still not working.
Because it's a big,
Forget
giant,
it. I've got
non-alive
another
rock.
idea.
Duct tape! Hells yeah! Oh, we fixed it. We're good.
There, see? Almost as good as new. Way.
So, I've realigned the
Can't
axles,
believe it.
replaced the spark plugs,
Never looked this good.
sealed the leaks in the intake manifold.
She fixed it! It is a cool van.
So,
on the
now that I'm
outside.
feeling better, it's about time I moved back home.
Aw. Not the Sailor Moon cartoon.
Good night, Steven!
Yeah, isn't his home just a van? He can just like live out there. Okay, I get it. I mean, it is interesting. That was something I wondered at the beginning of the show. I was like, why does Steven live with the gems and not his dad? It kind of developed into, it seems like he lives with them for training purposes. Which I guess makes sense. It's like, I don't know, because maybe it's what his mom wanted. Like, he came up to a certain age, and his mom had wanted him to, he has to start training at a certain age, so that's why he had to go live with them, because it does sound like he lived with his dad beforehand. But I don't know, did they live in that house together beforehand? Or did baby Steven live in the van? I don't really know what's going on there. But I get that dad just wanted to spend time with him and live with his son, and that's very sweet. I think I wouldn't be as annoyed with the lie about the leg, if he hadn't have overused the, like, recall thing. If he'd just been like, yeah, okay, and then, like, put his leg up and was, like, just spent the time with Steven. Like, I think that would have been fine, but he kept interrupting the mission and, like, kind of taking advantage of him too, not just like spending time with him, like sending him out to do errands he doesn't actually need him to do, I think was a little unfair and childish. But I do think Steven seems to get a lot of that childish personality from his dad, but I think it's cuter in a little kid than it is a grown man, where you're like, are you really doing that right now? But it was still sweet. I get it. That has to be difficult. We don't really know exactly what happened for Steven to go live with the gems. So that would be an interesting, like, flashback episode to figure out what that was about. But I still really like the episode. It was still very, like, cute. I like how they fixed it at the end with the duct tape. I think Steven's healing powers maybe just, like, they worked on, like, Amethyst Gem and Lapis Gem because they were part of a living person. I feel like that geode is not alive exactly, so he couldn't heal it. Like, I don't think if you split a rock in half and he put his spit on it, the rock would form back together. Like, I think that's a little different. At least that's how I felt his powers worked. Who really knows? But I did enjoy that one. Next up, we are watching episode 28. I don't know what it's called. Let's find out. Let's go, Steven!
We'll always find a way. That's why the people on this world.
Inactive.
Oh, sad stickers.
Inactive.
Do we have to check all of them?
Where do all these warp pads go anyway?
Well, Steven, these warp pads were used to travel
Lore.
our planet. They were our connection to the gem homeworld.
We could do that if they were
they
all
invaders?
busted.
It's true. The galaxy warps have all been inactive for thousands of years. But now I'm here, on Earth, forever.
With
Welcome to our lives.
Right.
Sad breakfast sticker.
Dad, did you know the gems used to travel all over outer space?
Yeah, they're pretty far out, son.
I think Pearl really misses going out there. No way! We could totally build a spaceship. People have done it before, and we're people.
We are
They do
And
tend to have
Pearl would love
higher
it so much
budgets.
to see space again.
kind of like me and my storage shed. Starting to think our family has a problem.
This is great.
Maybe.
I hereby declare this farm to be
Familial trauma.
Universe and Universes, Universal Space Travel HQ. Okay, now.
Ooh, space travel. What is this?
Ooh.
We built a spaceship.
Now remember, Steven, if you run into any trouble out there, you can always bail.
Does
There's
the
never
dad
any
think
shame in
he's going
bailing.
to space in
Follow the
that?
advice. Understood. Next up, outer space.
The sparkler.
Blast off!
That can't be good.
Oh,
No shame.
Yeah, I
the
didn't
calculations may
really
have been
see that
off.
working out.
curving surfaces. Otherwise, you're never gonna get enough speed to break Earth's gravitational pull.
Ivo rockets.
Whoa, whoa, hold on a sec. We're not actually talking about building something like this, right?
What? The idea's ludicrous. It would never work, although
She's
a
in.
monkey and a dog did make it into space, and I agree, it would be incredibly dangerous. A fool's errand.
That is
This
true.
chair
She
is
doesn't
disgusting.
love dangerous.
But aren't the true fools the ones who don't seize an opportunity despite all the inherent risk?
No,
All right, let's do it.
I do feel bad
Space
for her.
travel. Go.
Especially 'cause, I don't know, they can't go to their home. Like, do they have family there and stuff? It's just complicated.
Ooh, come in, Mach 2.
He would
How you
freeze
doing,
to death
buddy?
and die. Though he was kind of in space with Lapis and was fine.
You think we're taking this a little far?
I mean, that's kind of cool. Oh.
I'll work out the kinks in the next one.
Hang on, hang on. Next one?
Is there a shop in town that carries F1 single nozzle liquid-fueled rockets?
Probably not.
You are not taking him to space.
Yes, I am.
No, I'm not allowing it.
But why? This is why we founded Universe and Universe.
As CEO and Supreme
Feel like
Space
he kinda
Commander,
already
I hereby
did.
ground this astronaut and cancel this mission.
Who made you CEO?
He did.
Steven!
Fine. If neither of you will help, I'll just do it by myself.
I'm sorry, bud. Sometimes you just gotta know when to bail.
I mean, the thing they made was pretty safe other than it exploding.
Presenting the brand new ballistic flight-capable Universe Mach 3!
How the fuck did she do that?
Spaceship. Whoa. Look at all the buttons.
Is that her keyboard?
If you want, Steven, we could take her out for an engine check.
But I feel like without his dad's permission is crazy.
Hey, can you hear me? Where do you two think you're going?
Hey, Dad.
Space.
Guess where I am?
I know where you are.
I'll give him back in 50 years.
50 years?
That seems
Only
like a
been
lot,
50 years.
Pearl.
Pearl, you bring him back right now.
Steven, you're gonna
I
love
thought
it.
we were like just gonna go into the stars like above us.
Hang on tight!
What was that?
Pearl, I get you want to go back to space, but
We can
you
make
have
it.
to be
We're
safe.
almost there. Steven, what are you doing?
We need to go, Pearl. We're not gonna make it.
I'm
Just gotta know when
sad.
to bail.
Oh, oh.
That would be
Oh,
wild.
This kid's killing me.
I'm used to it.
I'm
Sorry I
used
couldn't
to
help you go
it.
to space. We'll get there someday.
It's true. They do a lot of
promise.
dangerous shit.
You know, I think I'd rather be here on Earth.
With me.
I'm sorry. That one like made me really like sad for Pearl. Like it does. It's hard to think about the fact. I guess we didn't really know until Lapis that they couldn't go home again. Really, which is kind of heartbreaking. Cause like, and we don't really know like how they ended up here or why. But obviously, they all really care about Steven. Like, Pearl wanted to go back because she misses it, but she also wanted to share it with him. But at the end, it's like, yeah, I'd rather be here with you and everyone. But that's still heartbreaking. Like, I get it. Like, Pearl said it's been thousands of years, right, since people were able to go off planet or whatever. So, that means she's from on Earth for thousands of years with no way to go back to what she knew before, and I'm sure that is very hard and a little discouraging if, like, especially if all they're doing is trapping the monsters, they can't even help fix anything. Like, yeah, that would suck. Like, because I wonder if the gems even feel like they're actually doing anything, or they're just, like, putting off an inevitable when they get overwhelmed. I don't know. Or when their own gems, something happens. So I think that's interesting to dive into and figure out. I think it was a very powerful episode, as well as being pretty cute. I get his dad being like, no, you're not going to take him on a homemade rocket ship. That's crazy. But at the same time, I'm like, is it crazier than anything else they've done? Is it really? But yeah, overall, I really like both of these episodes. I think they were kind of views into Steven and his dad's relationship and how he feels about him. Which is something interesting, because his dad, has mostly been a background character. He's been in a few episodes. So that was interesting to find out. I still really enjoyed it. I hope you did as well. Again, if you'd like to get 4 episodes ahead with Steven Universe, you can check out my Patreon, linked in the description. Or if you want to just subscribe so you never miss anything, I react to Steven Universe every Thursday and to an episode from the Buffyverse, whether Buffy or Angel, every Tuesday and Saturday. So there's 3 videos a week on YouTube and 4 videos a week on Patreon if you want the exclusive. Other than that, I hope I'll see you next time.